Okay. Wow, I'm the most irresponsible teacher ever in terms of making videos. Have I made any this week? It has been an very interesting week. Great chaos, nothing bad, nothing bad. So what have I taught? All right. Wow, I taught a lot. I just assigned the outsiders. So why is this important? Okay. So this week I showed them a clip from the show Cops. Bad boy, what you gonna do with that thing? And it is about a lady who is a sister of someone, and she takes out her teeth and throws them at some other dude who's her dad. He's bleeding, and it's just a chaotic mess. But what I told my students to note is you are often the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. What if those are your 5 people? And since then, I've shown 2 more, one each day. They're 3 minutes, but videos of mothers getting caught with drugs. I need to make clear that there's a background of the story. And while no, there's no drugs in the story, that what they go through is similar to what the people in the videos go through, but it's also similar to what each of them knows. If right now you go down to the local store right over here, you're odds on going to see someone who is demonstrating that they've used meth a time or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 times in their life. It's a showdown there. I mean, it's a clean store. Everything's good. But yeah, no, you're going. And whenever I point this out in class, no one ever says, not really. I never. They're all like, oh, and they all have a story to share because they've all had the magic. So what if those people are the people you live with at home? That's why. I also explain the importance of having a role model and how when you have a role model, you are able to step outside a little bit. So when you have it written, you know, in a bracelet right here, what would The Rock do? Well, the thing is, The Rock would probably work out. Yeah, but I got a bad home life. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And there's nothing I could say in this setting that'll just say, oh, but don't worry about it. Everything will be okay, because I have no power. But what would The Rock do? Well, maybe do some push-ups. And the fact is, if you're physically fit, male or female, for most people, being jacked is an attractive trait. It may improve your social a little bit. Next, the psychological results from working out frequently. Do your research, they said. Well, yeah, when you hit the gym frequently, that's why all these guys who are trying, you know, be your life guru, they'll tell you, hey, when you wake up in the morning, drink some water, get to the gym. They say it over and over again. There's a reason why. Next, especially if, well, no, either if you're pretty muscular, well, your chance of doing well in a sport also increase. And these things all stand to potentially get you out of that terrible environment. A scholarship for sports can get you out of here. Having a larger friend group, making good connections can get you away from that. So you can change the 5 people that you're surrounded with, but you have to actively do something. You have to take on a role model, someone you could say, that is my guy. What would Jimmy Fallon do? What would Taylor Swift do? What would, and insert the name of the person you admire here. But again, you can't just say, what would Shaq do? Because if the reason why you like Shaq is that he's 7'1", that might not be something that could really help you at your house. So that was the plan for this week. We introduced this book. They started reading it. I'll go over the reading tricks of this book next video. Outside of that, There was what we did this week. A lot of role model stuff.